as well, because that ends in a few days. So we want to start selecting some winners and also set up a retargeting campaign for people who've entered, so we can push that. But yeah, like I said, we'll focus on the logo concepts that we've been researching and getting into the last week and a bit. So yeah, we'll jump in straight into that. Christian, you just want to say hello real quick? Christian's in the call as well.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
How you going?
Good, mate. Good.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's jump into it, boys. So yeah, just building on to the brand identity guide that we went over with you. We'll just do a quick overview. So the logo concepts, we came up with 2 based on the 2 that we selected to use as the inspiration behind it. So the logo concepts, just basically a simple mock-up, just to make sure we're going in the right direction, and then build onto the potential final logo design. So yeah, it's just making sure we're going in the right direction, and just fine tuning it, getting a bit of feedback from you so we can finalize the final thing, just narrowing down our initial ideas. So I'll just share my screen. All right, let's get into it. Okay. So yeah, we put together a bit of just a slide deck for you. So a bit of introduction, just going over our brand identity. So the pizza bar brings empathy, trust to the local community and diners by providing a vibrant, welcoming environment to eat, drink, and relax. PBS offers a unique experience for the local community and diners by providing the best fun, modern, and communal atmosphere. PBS thrives in an environment built on mutual respect, understanding for one another. So very communal, very family friendly, that sort of vibe. So just touching on the mind maps, a few of the keywords that we went over during our initial branding session. And then moving on to the 2 concepts. So these were the 2 concepts that we're basing our final logo designs around. So first we went with the like minimalistic high-low letter marks, so like a monogram sort of style. So with this one, the focus with this concept is to play on the elevation of letters. We want to produce a concept that incorporates line and attention to composition. So for this concept, we will compromise on only 3 components, so the 3 letters PBS, as well as incorporating icon like a pizza, just to build on those 3 components. And this will aim to achieve a minimal look. However, we will need to keep in mind of the elements to balance as well. So the second concept, it's a combination logo using the burger icon as the badge. So this creation of this concept will be to draw the eye to the illustration, which will be both pizza and drink. Obviously that food and atmosphere, which the PBS is going down towards. So using a more constructive and innovative solution to the brief, we will be combining both these elements to form the new mark, which will represent PBS in a new, unique way. And obviously aiming to that new sort of trendy, younger demographic as well. This concept will incorporate also great attention to type, which enables the concept to have multiple variations as well. So moving on to the color palette. So with the colors, we did mention to you, or you mentioned it to us, that you want to still maintain that black and white sort of feel, very minimal, sort of bold. However, with our initial research and playing with the logo marks, we found that black and white, just as the 2 colors, weren't enough to actually enhance the sort of logo that we're going for. So we tested with a few colors to accompany the logos. So a few recommendations with the colors. We tried to add a bit of light beige, cream colors, as well as camel and yellow, to really bring the logo concept to life. So the beige and green colors will hopefully act as a color to offset and support the logos that we're going with. We'll continue to play with the colors and show that to you in the final variations. So yeah, we'll keep that pretty open. So moving on to the mood board, carrying on to the examples we found. We delved a little bit deeper in our initial research. We found some popular sort of logo concepts that fit in line with the two initial concepts that we're going with.
Yeah.
So I'll bring up the sketches as well. So with the minimal logo, we sort of started sketching out on a grid layout, just playing with the three logo elements, so PBS, as well as playing with some iconography with the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
What we wanted to achieve with this is obviously just something clean, something very simple, memorable, sort of ageless as well. So it could, be a bit timeless and survive with the changing trends, as well as make it very easy to understand and identify among your target audience.
Yeah.
These were a few variations that we sketched out, just playing with the letters here, stacking them on top of each other, sort of a Windows style version, as well as this one. We went with a sort of compass sort of layout, just because drawing inspiration from our conversation where we wanted the PBS to be known, from all directions of Melbourne, not just the northwestern suburbs. So we sort of played on that, and I think we were really happy with this one here.
Yeah.
So we decided to build on that. However, in the logo variations, we will include, others such as this.
Yeah.
Include the word the Pizza Bar Strathmore, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, so we just sketched out to support this, adding the pizza icon to enhance the elements. The pizza icon can be used as an icon on its own, as with sort of LED lights and signage. You could always just have that as a neon sign. We wanted to include that as well. What else? So this is very simple, very minimal, but with the right typeface and colors, I think it could work really well. And it's like I said, it's very adaptable and scalable. And moving on to the second concept that we sketched out. So with the big buns, we wanted to play on not just the words, but with the large icon with the burger. So with the Pizza Bar Strathmore, we're obviously going down to a more bar-friendly atmosphere, serving food, drinks, a place for people to come pre-drink, come to relax. So we really wanted to play on both the main product offering, which is pizza, as well as the bar aspect. So we looking into a few logos that combined both food and drink. We've sort of came across this one that really caught our eye. It's a bit still very minimal, but also very creative in the sense that it's combining, the drink. So we want to use the pink area to combine the pizza with the sort of drink here. And sort of the rim of the cup can also represent the crust of the pizza. Few, dots added here to represent the toppings on the pizza as well. So that's where we sort of drew inspiration from.
Can I just chuck some input in?
Yeah, go on.
I envision when I'm looking at the shop, I've got my logo at the front of the shop. On the left-hand side, I've got my current logo. So if you scroll to the left of your screen, back to your logos, I envision something just on the other page where you've sketched your logos.
Yep.
So I envision obviously PBS pizza. So the top one, everything with the writing, I actually really do like. I like the top one and I like the bottom one, PBS, and then that pizza down the bottom. Yeah, I like the top. I like all of them. Basically, the three that they've got the bold writing. Yeah, that one next to it, and the one down the bottom.
These two,
So I envision a logo on the far left-hand side, either one of those, and then maybe with the drawings of like the glasses and the pizza, maybe we could just, instead of having them all as one, we can have them spaced out separate. So we can have just an illustration of a pizza, just an outline of a pizza, an outline of a drink, an outline of a souvlaki, an outline of a burger. if that makes sense.
All right, wait, just clarify a minute on that. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm envisioning looking at my shop and looking at the logo in front of the shop. So on the left-hand side, you've got one of your 3 logos. Yeah, and then further across the branding in front of the shop, we can just have simple illustrations, just like a simple pizza, an outline of it, a simple drink, a simple burger, and a simple souvlaki, for example.
Okay. So that will be separate from the logo itself. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just more for like a signage sort of thing.
Front shops. So if we keep the logo simple, one of those 3, for example, just leave it as, you can put a T in there, so you can get rid of that pizza, and then you can put, where P is on the top left one.
Gotcha.
TPBS, and then just the Pizza Bar Strathmore.
Yeah.
And then further down my shop advertising, you can have just the pizza and the drinks and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So keeping sort of the icon open to have different variations. So it could be pizza, burger, souvlaki, and a drink. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So still have this as the main sort of logo, but we
have that as the main logo, and then like I'm just concentrating on the front of my shop for now, and then just thinking that logo on the left, and through the middle towards the right, you can just have an illustration of an outline of a pizza, an outline of a drink, an outline of a soup, an outline of a burger. Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Gotcha.
I think that's effective by the eye. You're looking at it, you know what's available. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Noted. All right. Cool.
And instead of like trying to draw a picture with, everything in there, I just find it more effective, more clean and more in your face that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get a little bit cluttered. For example, a drink with a pizza in it and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
And it makes it easy.
Awesome. All right. And so, those are the 2 sort of logo concepts that we're going for. I think by the sounds of it, you're pretty happy with the first page on the left with where that's going. So basically what we'll do is we'll just expand on that and continue to refine it. And then I guess, so do you see how the first page on the left, do you see how it fits in line with the brand identity that we're going for? Something clean, bold, more memorable, and it can be scalable as you guys grow. But that's important to note, because I think it's smart to keep the icon open, like keep the main one, but then also allow to have the icon variate with pizza, souv, and a drink. Right.
Yeah. So for example, if I'm looking at your top left one, PBS pizza, if you with the P's, if you put a T there, right?
Yep.
And then with the B's, you put the P, and then you spell it out. So the Pizza Bar Strathmore, just in that logo. Yep. And then that pizza sign, you move all the way to the right. And then next to that, you got a drink. Next to that, you got a souvlaki. Next to that, you got a burger. I think it's, I don't know. I just find that it gives that, it's something new, it's something fresh. And I know what I'm getting when I look at that logo.
Yeah. Gotcha. You're talking about this one, yeah?
I'm talking about the top right one, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you replace the P with a T and then actually put TPBS, and underneath it, you can even write the Pizza Bar Strathmore. And then further on the right, you can put your illustrations, your pizzas and your drinks and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. All right. So you said to replace the with the P?
Yeah, so you can just put TPBS.
TPBS, yeah, gotcha. Yep, TPBS.
I don't know, that's what I'm vibing at the moment. That's what that's what I can envision.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll continue to plan it, and we'll keep that in mind, because I think that's All right, so based on that, we just did some quick vector icons on Illustrator. Just something very basic, and then put it on how we can apply it. Just simple mock-ups. We haven't gone too deep yet. These are just the initial ones we've come up with. So like I said, combining the glass with the pizza, just simple typography on the top. So yeah, these are just the initial ones. Obviously, we aren't going to include the logo variations until we have a green light on just the initial direction, and then we can start playing a bit more.
Yeah, so visioning it obviously on the grid that you've done to now seeing it operational as a concept, it looks really good, clean, it looks effective, it looks, so I love seeing it like that because you can envision what it'll look like. See that illustration of a pizza, the drawing of a pizza that you got?
Yep.
You scroll up to that logo out there, If, for example, that logo that's on that circle sign, if you had if you had T and then PBS instead of that pizza. Right?
PBS,
And then that pizza logo, see how it's just a simple pizza logo? If you had one for pizza, one for drinks, one for Sue's, one for burgers, maybe you could put them underneath it. Or, for example, in use of my shop sign, I'd put it, obviously, horizontally long ways. But, yeah, I do like that. It's effective and it's clean.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think I definitely get what you mean in terms of, using the icons as well as the lettering and combine it into a signage and then one that goes horizontally. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So that's pretty much it. So what it would look like from here. So we'll continue to refine the two logo concepts and just to give you a rough idea and not to reveal too much. This is another logo project. So we'll expand on the two concepts, give you a bit more variation, apply some colors, typography, and really show and really enhance the logo and what it would look like on a real application.
Yeah.
We'll expand it a bit. And then we'll present the final logo design to you and then, go from there.
Yeah, sweet.
All right.
Vas, I just want to ask, Anthony, can you go back to the logo, the first concept?
Yeah.
You see the pizza icon. Do you like that style of icon? So would you like that to be consistent with the souvlaki and the burger style?
That's correct, yes. Yeah. Simple, effective,
Yeah. Like very minimal.
Very minimal. You don't need to overkill it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Perfect.
Cool. And any feedback on sort of the colors you want to go for? We were looking at these ones in particular with the New York slice. We found yellow, white, beige sort of works.
So the color trends that we've usually gone for with our advertising and menus, etc., we have had yellow in them.
Okay.
So yellow suits our branding.
Yep.
Like when I envision, for example, a menu, I envision like a concrete background with black and yellow font. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Any other colors? I haven't really experimented with any other colors. I have done a bit. I haven't liked them, to be honest with you. So I've put reds in there and so on. But I just found that yellow really stood out. Yeah.
Very bright, very vibrant, engaging, that sort of thing. And it works well with the food aspect as well.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. And in terms of typography, fonts, do we still continue to go down that minimal bold sort of look?
Yeah. That's what I'm after. The high-low font's pretty good. I mean, there's a million of them that could be similar, could be better, but like if I had to pick one, that's a font that I'd really like.
Awesome. Okay, sweet. All right. Yeah, I think I'm really happy with the direction we're going with. It's good to get some feedback from you, just go over it with you, and then we could sort of finalize the final logo and then present it to you as well. So
sweet.
Cool. I guess we'll quickly